This is a real S23 Ultra, and this is a fake one posted on Facebook Marketplace. But I'm sure 90% of people will think that it's real. So this is Scam Spotting Episode 2, where I walk you through exactly how I found out this is a scam. Starting with the photos. The first thing that stands out when looking through is the receipt. Most people aren't gonna have a receipt in the actual ad listing. They might give it to you when you ask for it, but not a lot of people will post it in the ad itself. And look closely. It's a receipt for a Samsung store, but it also has the source.ca. A totally different tech store. And I'm pretty sure Samsung's not just going to be advertising other tech companies in their own receipt. So this is clearly fake. Now if we look at the phone photos, it looks good for the most part, unless if you know what a real S23 Ultra looks like. Firstly, the icons don't look like normal stock Samsung icons, but we can just give that a pass because that could also be a user theme. But what doesn't get a pass is the camera cutout. Look how thick the fake one is compared to the real one. And then you've also got this bigger bezel on the bottom of the phone. Compared to the real one, it does not look the same. It looks much thicker. Most knockoff phones won't have the real thin bezels with them because it's cheaper to make them thicker. But now you know that that is fake. So now, even before we message this person, we know it's a fake phone. Whether the seller knows it or not, it does not seem legit. So if I were looking for a phone, I would just skip this post right here. But just for fun, I decided to look at the description. And that looked normal, so I decided to message the person, see if we can find any more red flags. And I definitely found some. So I started with the usual, when did you buy this phone, just to see if what they say matches with the description, which it did. But as soon as I asked them for a video of the phone, which by the way, you should definitely do just to make sure everything is working and it's proper, the seller told me, just come see it for yourself. If someone's not willing to show you a video of the phone working and they insist on you coming to see it, be careful because that is very fishy. Most people will just show you a video of what they're selling. So with that being another red flag, I would just leave the conversation or stop messaging them. But me being me, for the video, I decided to just keep messaging them and see if their story lines up or if I can find anything else. So what I asked next is a good reason to look at the photos carefully also, because the receipt said that they bought it in May, but earlier in the conversation he said June, which doesn't match. And why is that? So to that, the seller said, my dad bought it in May but started using it in June. And also they said, did you even read my description? Well, yes, I read it, and it doesn't match. And not only that, but clearly in the description it says your sister ordered it, but your dad surprised her with an iPhone instead. Not that the dad bought it. But now the seller is saying the dad got it? See, these stories just don't make sense. And guess what? This was their response. This type of response clearly just shows they got caught and have nothing else to say. And the seller then left the chat. So just like that, we spotted another scam. So when you're buying used items, make sure you're asking the right questions, looking at the ad properly, all of the photos, the description, and making sure everything checks out okay. I love making these videos and bringing some awareness to what you should do so you don't get scammed. And if you loved it, then hit subscribe and the like button, and I'll see you later. Peace.